Hi, traders. Hopefully, those who have subscribed to this channel also keep an eye on our public Telegram channel as we posted a cautionary note yesterday for the week ahead. As we regularly remind traders, Mondays and Fridays are the preferred days for stop hunting by the smart money, and we saw this yesterday. If you look at this part of the H1 chart up on the screen here, many inexperienced traders would have been trapped into FOMO buys around this area only to have their stops taken out with the swift and deep correction back down. Today sees the beginning of the week's manipulation series of plays by the smart money due to key upcoming events on the economic calendar. Bear in mind that these manipulation plays will continue not just up until this week's market close, but also follow through into the following week's Asia Tokyo session on Monday. We had an example of the week's first major manipulation play, with this move here that took out FOMO longs, only to create further confusion for stronger hands holding out on a close out of their buy positions, and trap even more buyers here with this whipsaw candle before another move down. Note that there was no medium or high impact US data on the economic calendar for today. Tomorrow sees the release of the FOMC meeting, minutes, and Thursday is day one of the Jackson Hole Symposium that tends to significantly rock markets. The second day of the symposium on Friday is the one that will cause excessive whipsaw volatility as markets will be closely scrutinizing Jerome Powell's speech at the conference for any hints of a September rate cut. The annual symposium is typically used as a stage to hint at what the Fed's policymakers have in mind regarding future cuts, but given the Trump factor, Powell may choose to either remain silent on the issue or state that the September decision is data dependent. Whatever happens with regard to the details of Powell's speech, expect trickier manipulation and heightened volatility both before and after the event. Now, the big question is, will there be a manipulation pivot level to be found anywhere for this week? The answer is yes, but when we deal with major events, like the annual Jackson Hole Conference, that are big market movers, the manipulation pivot level has to be identified very close to the event, and hence, we are unable to draw it for today's video, as we do not have enough intel just yet. Unfortunately, because most of the views for our videos come well after we have uploaded each one, uploading another video with the manipulation pivot level this Friday will not be worth our effort and time, especially given the fact that we trade our own capital and trade the ideas that we share with our VIP members, which requires continuous round-the-clock chart observation and data collection and analysis. However, if we were to put ourselves in the mindset of an inexperienced or retail trader, what would be the plan if we had to outline one today for Jackson Hole? Firstly, we would be looking to prioritize buys over sells, especially on this Friday, and only open those buys from strategic dips. Any signs of weakness off Powell's speech will lead to a cascade of sells, and we would look for price to genuinely settle before buying back in. Secondly, Powell's speech this Friday will not respect any standard levels against the whipsaw and any deep moves. And therefore, unless we know where an MPL is, the best play is to let price settle and look for signs of accumulation on a gold turn support before considering longs. If you enjoyed this analysis, please hit the like button and leave a comment. In the meantime, it might be an idea to significantly reduce your usual position sizes for this week and make damn sure you set your stop loss in place and respect it. Until next time, take care.